We gotta make sure it's big enough for Thor.
If anyone can help build an Avenger-worthy spacecraft, it's this Newton, yes, I'm gonna say it, supermom.
Look, here's the door.
Erin Gates creates beautiful things, her son topping the list. A designer of home interiors and home products, she's also a New York Times best-selling author, despite never planning to be a writer.
Never. When my first agent, who was a friend, said, I think you should write a book, I probably laughed for 10 minutes because I was like, no, like real writers write books. I'm just me.
Just Me is a girl from Connecticut with design in her DNA.
My great-grandparents and grandparents owned a women's clothing store. My dad was an architectural designer, so I would go between spending time amongst the racks of clothes and loving fashion design, and then drawing on his drafting board.
Erin started sharing her tasteful tips with the world in 2007 when she launched her blog, Elements of Style.
I used it as like a catalog for my thoughts and feelings about the design world. So it was almost like a journal. It kind of grew very slowly.
But eventually became a wild success. Hundreds of thousands of readers regularly seek out Erin's advice, humor, and openness.
I've always written about things going on in my life that are not design related, current events or personal challenges.
She opened Erin Gates Design the same year as her blog launched. Her firm is now staffed with a full team in Newton Center.
A pillow for the chair. This industry can be seen as very elitist. I saw all these young professionals in Boston who needed help but couldn't afford the really fancy old school designers. So I started the company to service that underserved market of kind of like everybody.
Erin's first book, Elements of Style, now in its 10th printing, offered that same approach.
Sometimes these books are just aspirational. There's nothing you can really take from them because they're all such expensive, fancy things. I tried to make it something people could actually learn from and execute.
You might not have noticed, but you've probably seen its standout black and white striped spine in magazines, in catalogs, and on television.
The book design itself has helped a lot with sales because people are buying it as a beautiful object, which I am so fine with because every photo shoot for my projects, tons of books. Books are the best accessory in home.
Well-earned accolades decorate Erin's office. She has a rug line, pillows, candles, and capsule collections with a local jeweler, M. Flynn, and ceramicist Jill Rosenwald. If that's not enough, while celebrating a second child on the way, she's also celebrating her second book, Elements of Family Style.
I thought, why not do a book about living with kids in a home that you still are proud of and love living in yourself as a grown-up? This book definitely had a huge component of educating people on what to spend for long-term pieces and where they could save and not worry about a juice box exploding on something or, you know.
Erin has long used her own home as a laboratory to figure out what works and what doesn't.
So I used to have a real natural grass cloth in this room before kids.
But since these sweet but sticky fingers get around, vinyl grass cloth is her covering of choice.
So what has come off of this wall? Everything from red wine, not my son, to chocolate, dog food.
Indoor-outdoor fabrics keep her banquette looking pristine.
You don't sacrifice anything by using this kind of fabric anymore. They've come up with every kind of texture, pattern, print.
Elements of Family Style is chock full of tips, including secrets to stashing all the stuff kids love, along with the ongoing chapters of Erin's life.
I talked about, my IVF journey and the challenge of being a working mother. It ended up flowing kind of seamlessly together.
And as for Erin's ability to make her life look so seamless,
the best advice I got is to outsource what I'm not good at, like bookkeeping. And when you're a working mom, your time is precious. So I'm really happy to have this amazing team that helps me do what I do best, and they do what they do best, and it works out.
And Erin also proved that you don't necessarily need to take a direct route to success.
No, she was a fine arts major in college. Then after graduation, she got a job at an art gallery on Newbury Street. Then she worked in insurance sales for 3 years, and finally interning with a local designer. And now her company is servicing people all across the country.
Not the direct route, but a good route nonetheless.
It worked out.
Next, a novel that promises a roller coaster of emotion.